Okay, Capricorn, how you doing? This is Dharma here. The tarot story for the sign of Capricorn for November 24th through the 30th, 2020. Although it's technically good for about 7 days from whenever you watch this. I've been reading all night long, so please click around the channel and visit the rest of the weeklies. I still need to do Virgo, Cancer, and Scorpio, which I'll do those in the morning. She's I'm making toast. Okay, I will. What's up, Blanche? So we typically don't do the weeklies as tribe time, but tonight we all wanted to hang out together, so we're doing them live. So please do watch this back with the chat. They're funny. And if you want to hang out with us some more, you can go to Facebook on the Raven's Nest, and the link for that is in the box below. And we talk all day long, and we have a great time. You just have to come with a sense of humor. Because we're a wild bunch. Yeah. So I'm going to do the other 3 in the morning. And then I'm going to do a bonus one for Libra, Sag, and Aquarius. Because I did them last week. And I skipped the rest of the signs. So then we'll be all caught up. And then I'll do weekends for the holiday weekend. Or weekend off. Or whatever we're allowed to call it nowadays. I don't know. And then we'll be back on track. Which, like, never, ever, ever happens for me. I heard this is the wrong deck. I literally heard this is the wrong deck. Okay. Red deck. Both red decks. All right. So my guys want to be clear about something. All of a sudden, I got really serious. I don't know if it's because I'm just now embodying Capricorn energy or whatever. But suddenly I got really serious. Like, I want to talk about something that's serious. I see the strength card there. It feels like I want to put away the fairy tales. I want to put away the fairy cards. I don't want to talk about fairy tales. I want to talk about things that are real. These are the realest of the real. My guys said get out the fucking red decks. Okay, I will. So let's go ahead and get started. Guys, angels, anyone from the highest good with the message come forth for Capricorn. And Cappy Cross Watchers. These have patchouli on them. They smell so good. I don't know how that happened, but it did. Oh, I just saw 2 cups peeking out. Oh, I just got a sudden burst of energy. Well, that's good news. What do we have for Cappies? Oh, jeez. I'm like, oh, jeez. On the bottom of the deck, I see the Hermit. Okay? And then I heard that freaking country song. How's it go? I don't want to be a one-man band. Like, it's like the hermit is like coming home. And that's very, very, very earthy energy. It is Virgo. But there's 2 choice cards here. Judgment isn't necessarily the choice. The choice is the 2 here. This way or that way. And it's for whatever reason, gotta be right now. And the judgment is reconciliation. Fixing it, bringing it back, doing whatever you have to do. Or the 3 of Swords. King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. So we have a masculine here. They might have like, first of all, they might have really blue eyes. I don't know if you can see that. But second of all, they might have fire in their chart. Maybe fire and earth. But they see the Wheel of Fortune right in front of them. They can see it clearly now. The fucking rain is gone. That owl, exactly. Is that not what an owl does? It raises you see through the facade. They can turn their head 360 degrees. I think that the fact that there are 2 owls on this is significant. Okay. They're just alike. And the tree. They might also they might be really sexy. I don't know who they is. I guess it would be the other owl. Because it's the masculine here who's making the choice. The owls are in a tree too. What's the significance of this? Because this is not the first reading that this... I don't know what this deck is. I just picked it up and started using it. What's the significance of the tree? It's a 5, so that's change. It's sudden. It's the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups. That's the realization. The Ace of Cups is... I also want to talk about it's the thing that you've been waiting for. Like the thing that the Hermit goes out and searches for. The Six of Cups is a feeling. They bring back that loving feeling. Oh, that loving feeling. Bring back that loving feeling, 'cause it's gone, gone, gone. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. If we were all together right now, every single one of us would be singing. I know we would, you silly birds. She's gorgeous. Okay, she might have like really blonde hair. She might have weird hair. Like she might do things with her hair. Okay, this part being exposed, she might... They might really like that. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. She's magical. She has on a crown of some sort. But my point is, first of all, look, they're both kind of dressed in the same type of garb. They're just alike. They're both owls. They both have 360-degree knowledge, which means knowledge of both here and there. It's just right now we're looking away from each other. Why is it the king's choice? I heard it's not only that, they both have wings. It takes two to tango. Let's get into it. What, I guess let's talk about, I don't know where to start. First of all, with the Ace of Cups and Six of Cups, to me, this is past life lover. When you lay awake at night and think, I think I said this today in the live on the Daily Tarot Story, a good way to tell if you love somebody that you don't want to admit it is if you're laying awake at night and you think about them. But there's all kinds of different levels of love, am I right? But my point is the Six of Cupness, along with the tree here, the roots go really deep. They're old school. They've always flown together. They're an exact match. Even the freaking depictions of people came out looking the same. The red cloaks. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Like, what is this? I heard it's a turning point. Aww. It's a love lamp and a date. And the Emperor, they take charge. Would you like to go and somewhere with me? Out, like, maybe. It's out of fucking nowhere. They're just, oh. They're irresistible. I'm telling you, everything about these people is an imprint. Everything about them. And they want this. They just, like, don't make any action at all until they do. Like, they want to figure out. There's a lot of indications here of having to choose. But they have to pick which track will open. And then that's the one they're going to go down. Why is the Three of Swords here? Libra. Engagement. they want, it might be a Libra because that literally says Libra, but they want that kind of agreement. That kind of agreement. And we have someone here who is used to standing alone. And I also see the island. And they just don't understand why they can't. Because it's like whatever this quote Libra, this one here, presented would typically be, and that's where it stops, but they just can't, they're magnetized. They just can't stop, like, coming back for more. The writer, like, if they're magnetized. Truly magnetized. So what is it here that, because we have, basically that was a whole big long whatever of how they feel. She wants the ring. He wants her. But not that. We're two of a kind. The writer. That's the green light. That's the decision to... Okay, so the King of Rods comes up with an idea then. Because this is... It's too much. It's overwhelming. The thought of not having this one is a lot. So what is it that they decide to do then? They might run. Suddenly I feel like I went and like I can't choose a deck. That would be the thing with the answers, right? Oh my God, I can't. What was I asking? What's the green light? Oh, what's the action that the King of Rods decides to take? They don't do anything. They like put all of their effort into work. They both probably do that. They're the same message. I think while they're both working, they're both thinking about each other. This one's their imprints. I keep hearing we're two of a kind, so okay, so we have a message. Marriage. But they want to like rush and get like eloped or what the fuck? I don't know where that went just now. What was that? Let me get the steampunk. Because I'm like, well, they're just thinking about each other, right? They're doing all this working and then bam, they get the green light to go and then they send out this message and it's like, oh my God. And at the bottom of the deck, it's 6 of Cups. It's you, right? The moon. I'm fucking enchanted. You're... Look, it's like that's how they are when you're not around. When the feminine isn't around, they're like salty. Well, of course not. Look at what they had prancing around. Obviously. Three of Cups. And she's all having girl talk and whatever, and just, you know, enjoying herself, living life, doing whatever. She looks good. I love it how the images of the people even look the same. The Fool. Okay, so like in the middle of the night, first of all, the feminine might read tarot cards. Okay, they might be like a gypsy, they might whatever. I love it that she has a freaking top hat on. Okay. that is it. The thing that I keep seeing, that's it. Oh my God. There it is. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you gotta get in the Raven's Nest and get with it. We talk about this all day long, right? I know, look. And it is, so like it might be like in the middle of the night, they just decide to, she might be up doing witchy shit, right? And they just decide to like, look, see, she's blonde. It's like the first thing in the morning, they're going to get up and I keep being like, what do they do? What do they do? What do they do? They just come forward. They just show up. They just surrender. They just make a choice. They just do it. Look, doesn't this look like someone who is just absolutely surrendering to whatever is coming at them? Oh my God, Six of Cups again. These two are entirely happy together. They just are. Ace of Cups, my point. Well, then, but what's the significance of the Three of Swords then? Oh my God, Six of Cups. They can't do it. They can't break their heart. Ten of Swords, they can't do that. It's too, they aren't ready to, they're not. They know they can't hide. Remember how I was saying she's like witchy? Look, even that's Justice right there. And she's got cards too. It's like, I can't hide anything from you. They're intrigued. They love her. What was the deal with I was talking about they're going to run off and like get eloped. King of Pentacles, Temperance, Four of Wands, Nine of Cups, Six of Wands. I choose, this is, that I surrender. Absolute surrendering. I mean, it doesn't have to be, let's run off and get eloped, but you might notice that when this masculine shows up, okay, that they really, really, really show up. It's like they're thinking and they're thinking and they're thinking about whether or not they're going to do it. And when they decide to do it, boy, howdy, do they ever. And I think the feminine is like a little bit blown away, maybe even suspicious. But I think the thing to remember is they just surrender to it. I don't know. And again, I just saw someone say, I wish. I know. It's tarot stories. It's told like this. Okay? But this could be, you know, a friend of yours that you always hung out with, that you always thought you guys would always be friends, but they wanted to get into a business endeavor and it didn't work out very well. You know, and now they come back and they're like, okay, let's do it right this time. It doesn't have to be this big, gigantic love story. But for some of you, there is a masculine here who is wildly enchanted by this feminine. And they're making the decision to at least try for this time period, for the 7 days or so from whenever you watch this. I mean, is there any kind of indication for what happens after the 7 days? You know, a wealthy man, a message of concern, and there she is again in the family room. I mean, that's my point. You see the family room? That's my point. Once this guy decides that one is the one that he surrenders to it, and then anything that goes on in his surroundings or life or whatever continues with him, and that includes her, because that's my point. It's like when you ride with this person, you ride with them hard. You're included. Right. Okay. That's all I have for now, Capricorn. Don't forget to join us daily for the lives and join us on the Raven's Nest where we keep on chatting. I will make the executive decision here in the next 10 minutes or so whether or not I'm coming back. If I do, it's going to be for Virgo. All right. But probably not. I'm very tired. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for the daily live, and I'm going to get the rest of these weeklies out so we can say we had all 12 signs. Oh my gosh. Good night, my loves. Yeah, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. All right. Love you so much. Talk to you soon.